it can add our knowledge and also the insight, of course, about the professions in our life in this world and also hereafter. I'm Iola Abigail with the E-O-L-A, Iola, as your master ceremony in these events. And it's really my pleasure to be here. It's really honored to be here with all of you guys. Before we start this event, let me say hello to the wonderful people. The Honorable Mr. Iqbal Sofwan as head of Indonesian Economic and Trade Office in the Taipei, and also the Honorable Mr. Zulmartinov as Deputy Head of Indonesian Economic and Trade Office in Taipei. Good afternoon, Mr. Zulmartinov. Good afternoon. How are you, Mr.? Alhamdulillah, mashallah, good. And also the Honorable Miss Sun Lin Chow as the Association Planner Digital Education Institute for Information Industry. Good afternoon, Miss. Hello, okay? And also the Honorable Mr. Hanley Lin as a Planner Digital Education Institute for Information Industry. Okay, good afternoon, Mr. Henry Lin. And the Honorable Miss Cynthia Fang, Mr. Claudia Aditya Leviska, and also Miss Shania Andreas as the alumni of Talent Circulation Alliance program. Hello guys, say hello to the audience. Okay. And also the representative of Indonesian Student Association in Taiwan, and also the Honorable the representative of Indonesia Taiwan Student Organization, and the representative of Young Indonesian Professional Association YIPA in Taiwan. And don't forget all the participants who were present and enthusiastically participate in this event today. Ladies and gentlemen, before we going to the next, Angela, let me give you a brief of review of what we have in this event. The first is opening remark, and the next is introduction of TCA program, and the next is Tisha highlight about the experience sharing session from the alumni, and also the application briefing, and then we have a Q&A question and answer, and the last is closing. So I want to tell you that this event is broadcast online via Zoom, Facebook, and also the YouTube. So I invite all the audience to enlist this event by uploading your activity. You can take a picture in this event and upload your IG story with hashtag ITConnect, hashtag EATOXTCA. So don't forget again to share this online link to all of your friends. Okay? Don't forget to take hashtag ATConnect, hashtag EATOXTCA. Okay, before we begin, I'd like to take a few minutes to explain the rules for today. Plus, first, please make sure your cell phone are on silent mode or switch off so we don't disturb the speaker guys and the other attendants. The second is we encourage all the participants to discuss with the ask question relating to the topic during the Q&A session and the end of the session. And please make sure to keep your question brief and to the point. Allow for the productive discussion. And also for the participant in join in Zoom, you can also ask the question by writing your question in chat box. And we request our attendees to refrain from any conversations during the event so it can be distracting for the other participants. So, are you ready? Okay. Once again, IT Connect, explore your potential. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I know that there is a lot of people who want to develop their skill, of course, improve their quality, expand their relation, professional environment, and also gain work experience. And one way to participating is internship at any company, of course. So, however, there are still many students who are still confused about how to apply the internship. Which company are hiring internship, right? Yeah. Okay, because I'm a student too. Okay, so do you know that there are internship program at various Taiwanese company for foreign students in Taiwan organized by the Talent Circulation Alliance. So Indonesian Economic and Trade Office has a program called AT Connect, linking availability of Indonesian talent with the needs of Taiwan high-tech industry. So in 2023, IT Connect collaboration with CCL will hold a special socialization event for Indonesian students and also the foreign students to the regarding internship program. So we have exciting panels of speaker lineup today, guys. So for sharing their insight and also knowledge in this topic. So we hope that you will find their presentation and also discussion about the informative and engaging. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this event. Before we come to the main session, let us to praying to the God, of course. Hopefully, with the pray to the God, we can go through this event smoothly and knowledge that God will be great benefits of us. Pray beside on the individual beliefs. Okay. Okay, finish. Ladies and gentlemen, the next event is the speech of Deputy Head of Indonesian Economic and Trade Office in Taipei. We would like to invite our Honorable Mr. Zumartino. Okay, give applause.
Thank you, moderator. Mr. Henlerin from TCA Program Office of Institute for Information Industry. Nice to meet you. Ms. Chow Chun Lee from TCA Program Office of Institute for Information Industry. Nice to meet you again. Cynthia Fang, Indonesian Student Success Story. Claudio Aditya Lee Fischa, Indonesian Student Success Story. All the home staff of IETO, all the Indonesian student and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, selamat siang, UAN. First of all, I would like to thank IETO Team Committee and Institute for Information Industry for organizing this internship program seminar today. I believe this seminar will beneficial for our Indonesian student in Taiwan to get a first-hand knowledge and work experience in various industry and job setting in Taiwan. Now, there are around 18,000 Indonesian students in Taiwan. The trend is increasing from year to year. And as we know, Taiwan is entering the aging society status country. Taiwan needs reinforcement in human resources to boost the economy. As one of the leading country in information technology industry, there are also a lot that Taiwan can offer to young Indonesians to enhancing their knowledge and skill capacity to answer the needs of today modern industry and global economy. And also now, there are around 270,000 Indonesian immigrant worker that is working in the informal sector here in Taiwan. We really hope in the near future, the number of Indonesian professional worker that is working in the formal sector will also gradually increasing year to year. Since there are huge potential in the economic relationship between Indonesia and Taiwan, we also hope the Indonesian student or professional talents that have gained knowledge and experience in Taiwan industry, they can be a talent resources for Taiwan companies that want to invest in Indonesia. I believe it will be a huge support for boosting Taiwan investment in Indonesia. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on the daily basis, Indonesia Economic and Trade Office to Taipei is actively promoting mutual cooperation between Indonesia and Taiwan in the wide scope of economic and social cultural relationship, and we will fully support the cooperation that has been well established between Indonesia and Taiwan. To close my remark, I would like to convey that Indonesian Economic and Trade Office to Taipei is ready to facilitate and make a collaboration with Taiwan education institution and industry to enhance the talent capacity building cooperation between Indonesia and Taiwan. Finally, I hope the seminar will meet its goal and fruitful to all of us today. Thank you. 谢谢. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for such wonderful welcome from Mr. Zulmartino. Once again, give applause to Mr. Zulmartino. Okay, before we're going to the next agenda, we want to take a picture together for this session. So we invite Mr. Zulmartinov as Deputy Head of Indonesian Economic of Trade Office in Taipei and also the Head of Department. And also Miss Sun Lin Chow, Mr. Han Lin, Miss Chin Xia Fang, Mr. Claudia, and also Miss Shania to take photo together with us in front of the stage. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, it's okay. Okay, Miss Shania, Cynthia, Mr. Claudia. Okay, Mr. Ali, and also Mr. Ali. Okay, we are going to take a picture, a group. Okay, we are to take a picture. Give your smile. 3, 2, and say cheese. Okay, once again. 3, 2, and say cheese. Okay, thank you so much. And also we can take a picture together with all the participants. Oh, okay, once again. Oh, Tom. Okay. Thumbs up. Okay. 3, 2, 1, cheese. Okay, nice. Thank you. And take a picture together with all the participants. So for all the speakers, the guests. Okay, we can take a picture in here. Okay. Okay, dari depan. So guys, for the audience, give your best smile. Open your mics. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. 3, 2, 1, cheese. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Okay, we have to take a picture. And then next to the next agenda is introduction to TCA program. Guys, I have some quote that if opportunity doesn't come to you, then create it. So let's pick up our opportunity to intern, guys. And after having research about TCA, that in the Google said TCA is a public-private partnership that facilitates the circulation of talent between Thailand and like-minded partners, with the goal of cultivating a deep pool of capable, international, integrated, and also digitally savvy professional. And TCA provides international training and also the internship program to get international integrated students to get ready for international setting of workforce or just talent mobility worldwide and brings in international talent to Taiwan. So, who is curious what about the program? There are at its CCA. Who is curious about the program? Yes? Okay. So next agenda is explanation about the program our in TCA to be delivered by Miss Sun Lin Chow. Please welcome Miss Sun Lin Chow. Please give a warm round applause, guys.
Halo, selamat sore. Selamat datang. Terima kasih sudah bergabung. Nama saya Sun Li, and that's all the Indonesian I know. Okay, later I'll be doing my presentation in English. It's not working. Okay, I will step down a little bit so that you guys can take photo of this presentation. So this is an international student training and internship. I will speak a little bit about who we are, what we do, and what you can expect and gain from the program. And later on, we have some TCA alumni here. If you have any questions, you can stay until the Q&A session, and then you can ask them questions. Okay, so what we are Talent Circulation Alliance. There are 3 missions in our program. First is circulation. We help circulate the international students to the industry and help the Taiwanese students to go overseas for internship as well. And the second thing that we do is cultivation. Cultivation is we have TCA Academy, an online platform, open resources that's free of charge for anyone. You just need an account, then you can take several classes. And the last part, connection, we have a job fair, and there's also a job board that tells you which position you can apply. And then for our job fair, around 40% of the participants are international students and international talents. So this year, we are bringing 55 students, international students, to our industry for a 5 months project-based internship. And our focus area are 5: artificial intelligence, data science, smart network, smart content, and digital marketing. So why should you join TCA? What are the benefits? Other than this is probably the only internship for international students to do in English. So other than that, as I said before, this is a project-based internship. So you won't be running around to buying coffee, buying lunchbox, making photocopy, things like that. No, you will have a mentor to teach you from the beginning of the project and guide you through every step of the way. And best part of it, you have financial compensation. So let's look at the second C, is the cultivation part. As I mentioned earlier, we have a TCA online platform for courses like soft skills, culture topics, and digital skills. And we also host many workshops and site visits and global forums so that we can help the students to be prepared for the job industry. And for connection, this is the job board that I mentioned. There is a page that's dedicated to our partners. So over there, we listed the job list, all the job vacancy with just one click. You will be able to apply for the job directly. And this, for the job fair, usually we will hold this in summer. This year, it will be in mid-June. Okay, so you guys are more than welcome to join the job fair and follow our Facebook for more. Okay, so other related program, if you have any Taiwanese friends, you can also ask them to join. TCA is for international and overseas Chinese students, but we all have another program called Digit Plus Talent. That's for Taiwanese students. You can also tell them to come and join the program. Okay, now let's take a look at the program itself. So as you can see, now the application portal is open. The deadline for submitting your application will be April 27th. And after the submission of application, there will be a matchmaking period. So in June, June, the result will be out, and the training internship starts on July 1st for a 5 months internship. By the end of your internship, there will be a presentation to showcase what you have accomplished. So this is the third year program. For the past 2 years, we cultivated around 140, close to 140 international students from 24 countries. And then these are the activities that we do. We have workshop, brainstorming activities, and presentation, booth showcasing. On the bottom of the page, these are our partners. And many of them, many of the companies, they also joined this year. So you have a chance to work with them as well. Okay, so I want to share with you what you may be expecting through the program. This is one of the projects that, before I talk about the project, I want to know how many of you are in like information and computer science with the technological backgrounds. Anyone? No? Okay, that's great. Because what we want is the cross-domain talents. Let's take a look at their background. You see, electrical engineering, computer science, and Department of Dance. You wouldn't imagine that, right? They are doing a project that is a smart wearable devices that help the player with the VR system. So one of the Taiwanese trainee, he was a national player on the badminton team. So they use their IT expertise combined with their personal experience in sports, and then they create the smart wearable devices to help the player when training. The second project is, again, let's take a look at their background. MBA, information management, statistics. They don't have ICT background, okay? But then you see this project is use image recognition skills technology that help the bus driver to detect the disabled passengers in the next stop, so that the bus driver can prepare a note in advance that, oh, there's a passenger need help in the next stop. And one notable thing in this project is this company, this training institution, he wants to expand their overseas market. So that's why they hired an intern from that country, so that when the intern graduates, he can go back to the country and help set up the overseas office. And this is one of the advantages for the international students. Okay, so there are some statistics just to show you. 65% of the interns, they believe that this program actually helped them to be more familiar with the industry. And then they have increased communication skills and teamwork skills. And half of the intern they believe that they receive more interview opportunities. And many interns said that when they are doing the interview, a lot of the questions they get from the employer is, tell me a little bit about the TCA program. I'm interested to knowing this. Okay, so these are some exemplary. One of them is here with us today. Later on, if you have any questions, just feel free to ask her. So the first one is Brian from Korea. He actually obtained a Taiwan employment gold card so that he can stay and work in Taiwan and change job without any sponsorship. He is now currently working at Donghai University. The second one, Shania from Indonesia, she was obtained by her training institution after the internship due to her outstanding performances. And now she's working as a full-time staff there. And the last one is Francisco from Honduras. He also chose to stay in Taiwan after the internship. Okay, now let's take a look at what other trainees said. There's trainees' testimony. Can we play the...
我们这个 TCA 的计划就是提供一个很好的一个媒介的平台。学生可能没有接触过哪一个行业、哪一个领域，所以给年轻人机会，给年轻人舞台，愿意让年轻人尝试这件事情，我相信是未来留才非常重要的关键。那我希望这个所有的企业也可以多多善用这些年轻人的一些创意。
I believe the TCA program has many advantages. It's a very interactive. It helps a lot of foreigners to overcome the fear of working or experiences the Taiwanese culture or workplace.
The main advantage, in my opinion, is that the program is entirely in English for foreign students. Plus, you offer a lot of opportunities in important and interesting companies here in Taiwan.
I also want to get an internship and kind of learn more about working in Taiwan and what kind of that experience would be like and the culture here for working. And so I saw this opportunity from my university and I thought, yeah, that's something I really want to do.
And I felt like the TCA was very interesting in what they did. It's not simply here's a company work. There is so much more that you can get, like the different networking opportunities and different little courses in between to help you become well-rounded.
After the interview, I felt like, okay, this is great. I'm going to have a great team. There is the feeling where you know that we have the same vibe, and if we are going with the same team, I think we are going to vibe together.
Corinne is lovely. She's a friend to me, basically, and she just has high expectations of me, and I appreciate that because she always moves me towards my potential, which is what you want in a mentor. Yes.
Instance has been a very supportive and helpful intern to us, and she's very talented regarding her language skills. It's always very fun and important to learn from the young generation while they bring new ideas to us.
我觉得这些学生也我们觉得蛮让我们感动，因为他们真的很认真。如果公司未来的方向也是放在国外的话，那他们也是很好的一个人才，包含他的语言啊，包含他们接受新事物的那个能力啦，还有他们的热情啊，他们的一些专业啦，我觉得都很适合。
他透过这个计划来到这里的时候，他可以学习到这里的文化，可以去了解到这里的文化。然后他如果能够适应的话，我们就当然非常愿意的把他招募进来，然后跟我们一起口味，让他可以就是由两个国家去产生出不一样的火花。
我想借这一点，就是跟其他的业或者其他的企业请教方考虑一下 TCA 提供的培训计划。我相信这种计划对公司的长远发展是更好的，不管是在 CP 值或者是在未来发展上面。我想问，期待也很乐见是明年我们能够继续参加这样的计划。
I would say honestly, it's way better than I expected. This has far exceeded anything I really could have imagined. I thought it would be pretty cool to intern at III, and the actual experience has been fantastic and even better. So yeah, I'm happy about that.
Foreign professionals that they want to kickstart like their career in Taiwan, and they want to have like more connection to the companies. I think that is actually a really good opportunity.
My friend asked me about how I can get the internship in Taiwan. I introduced for them about the TCA website, TCA LinkedIn, to help tell them to focus on maybe the next internship program. Then they can try to come to us.
Yeah, I think so. If someone want to get more experience, yeah, I will invite them.
So far, my plan, I want to try to work in Taiwan after graduate from school, because I want to get some working abroad experience.
¿Estás listo?
Bạn đã sẵn sàng chưa?
คุณพร้อมหรือยัง
Are you ready? ¿Estás listo?
Sí, estoy lista.
Ya, saya siap.
Yo sono pronto.
Yes, I am ready.
行きましょう.
Okay, give applause. Wow, what amazing video and also the amazing program, guys. Okay, thank you so much for Ms. Sun Lin Chow for the presentation was very enlightening and also informative. So there are some benefit, right? International is your work, also the research experience, the benefit of access to variety of tax, and also the department mentorship, and also the workforce network, and have a receive financial compensation. There are the benefit if you will join to TCA internship. Okay, once again, this event broadcast online via Zoom, FB, and also ITO YouTube. So I invite all you to enliven this event by uploading your activity to your Instagram, and don't forget to take EATO IG, and also with hashtag ATConnect, hashtag EATOXTCA. And don't forget to share the online link to all of your friends. Okay, once again, IT Connect, explore your potential. Okay. Okay, wow. Miss Sun Lee have explained the internship program from TCA. So, surely all the friends are curious about the point of view of the people who have joined to the internship. Okay, now we will move to forward to our next speaker. I invite Miss Cynthia Feng and also Mr. Kaulia Aditya Lifiska. Please welcome, give them a warm round of applause, guys. Okay.
Uh, so good evening, everyone. Today, my name is Cynthia, and this is my partner, Claudio. Today, we're going to introduce you to our internship experience together with TTA. But before we go deeper into our presentation, then we would like to let you and introduce you to our company and what we're doing. So.
Okay, so we got this experience in Frontier. Frontier is basically a software as a service company where we help digitize fabrics from the suppliers and we give the 3D materials to the client side. So we're basically in between the suppliers and the client side.
Okay, so that's a very short introduction. And here's our profile. So I am from NTUSD 2024 and he is 2023, and we both are from the same major, which is the Master of Business Administrations. However, we have different divisions because I am from digital marketing and he is from the artificial intelligence and data science. So basically, what we have learned from our internship experience, first and foremost is that, of course, the textile industry itself, because basically both of our backgrounds, we touch nothing about the textile industry. So here we learn a lot about the textile digitizations, because as we all know that currently the textile industry has been in the spotlight of its sustainability and also its environmental destructions. So therefore, Frontier is here to digitize the fabrics, and we help to be the bridge between the designers and also the suppliers and the manufacturers. And also for the second one is time management. I do know that all people in other seminars, they do mention a lot about time management, but for us, both of us, this definitely is the case, because we had this internship while we are in the school, and for MBA department, we are required to pass at least 45 credits before graduating, and it is excluding the thesis credits. So basically every semester, at least we have to take like around 5 courses. So if we have to take like 2 days of work, and the amount of work is not ordinary, so therefore we have to balance and manage the time well, because it's also getting harder, especially for during the final exam, because like everything is kind of like jumbled up. And last but not least is decision making, because like working in a startup, everyone is crazy busy, and we will not have the time to wait for other people to make decision for us. And for me personally, that I would just make the decision and provide the justifications later why I made that kind of decision. However, if it is very crucial, then I would just reach out to someone that will be able to support and provide some suggestions. So the next one, of course, this leads to the corporate culture, which is the first one is openness. Because when we have meetings, then we are expected to share our opinions and suggestions, and it's more like brainstormings and open discussions. So sometimes it's just that there will be random discussions together with the CSO or maybe the COO or the CEO. So it's just everywhere. And also the second one is embracing cultural diversity, because we do know that there are several nationalities in our company. Indonesia is one of them, and also there is Taiwan, I think US, and then Vietnam, and Hong Kong, and there are many other things. So basically, there are many cultures that are in one company, and sometimes we just like kind of introduce our customs to one another and kind of foods or whatever there is. So, yep.
Okay, so here's a picture of what we're doing so far. In 2022, I think this is Cynthia's exhibition with his titas, located in Nankang, is it? It's a really big textile exhibition. And also, we are also invited in the 2022 annual meeting, even though we are only there for 6 months. We are invited to their annual meeting so we can know what's their target next year, what is currently happening this year. And I think this is a very interesting point of view to see the company growing together in 2022 and embracing the coming year of 2023. So why TCA? Here's our key takeaways from this program. The first one is we build connections, of course, along with the Taiwanese culture, the company, Frontier, and everyone inside. And second one is character development. Just as what Cynthia said before, it's really challenging. It's not hard. It's challenging for us to manage between studying and also internship, since we have lots of deadlines both for schools and for our projects. And it's something that we both grow and overcome that challenge into a better person after joining TCA. And also the future work prospect. Since I got a full-time job after joining TCA in the same company, I think it kind of help you get a glimpse of your career, whether you like it here or not, whether you like this career path or not. And I think it's a jumpstart. It's a jumpstart to your career in a specific pathway. In this case, in AI. And also, I got a global perspective since we met lots of nationalities and work with different people, both in TCAs and during the final presentation, and also in the company. I think we get a broad perspective of how to do our job in terms of career pathway and soft skills likewise. So here's our message to those who want to join. Embrace the unknown, stay resilient, and never lose sight of your goals.
This has been our presentation. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Cynthia and also Miss Claudia. Once again, give them a warm round of applause, guys. Okay, what amazing explanation about the experience sharing in TCA. And we have one quest. Okay, please welcome Miss Sania Andreas to join with us. Please give a warm round of applause.
Sorry, I was thinking. Hello everyone, my name is Shania. Here I'll just be sharing my experience in TCA. So I graduated last year. I was from NTU. I was from finance major, and I come from a very small city in Pekanbaru, in Sumatra Island called Pekanbaru City. And I applied to Commerce Development Research Institute, so as a digital marketing. So it's same like Cynthia, I also in the same role. And at the time, CDRI was partnering with KKD as a company. And I got into the radio team, which is one of the business unit. So KKday is a travel platform. They sell some bookings, some products, travel products to customer. So its business model is B2C. However, in Razio, its business model is B2B. So we try to sell system as well. It's also a system, a SaaS, a technology to digitalize a business, traditional business agency to more digitalized. So through TCA, from TCA, we got some final projects that we need to do. So we need to write some 6 destination reports for 6 SEA countries. So it's like there are Malaysian, Singapore, Vietnam, and then Thai, and also like other 6 countries. So in the first picture, this is my discussion with my partners. So we'll need to find some primary data, for example, from the World Economic Forum or maybe from some statistics, and to find some reports, to create some reports. And for the company, besides digital marketing, I also need to do some business development work. For example, I'll need to find some potential leads and then to crawl some data because my partners, he can do some Python, and then also need to pitch and negotiate the product. So in the second picture, it is my data generating for leads. So I find some travel potential leads or like business owners and then pitch to them. And in the last, it was my pitch to the Taitung supplier. So it was in Chinese. And lastly, I learned that it is very okay to fail and it's very okay to make mistakes. However, you will need to know what is like the source of the mistakes and how is the impact of the mistakes. So it's very important not just know that it is okay to fail, but it's also very important to know how to solve the failure. And why TCA? Okay, well, I think it widens my perspective globally, and it also develops my communication skills because in my team, it is very diverse as well. We work together with some American, Korean, Japanese, and maybe some like Australian. And it is very, very important to not just have a good English, but we also need to know how to communicate with them because they have like a very diverse culture background, and there's like very important in order to avoid some misunderstandings. And I also learned that TCA helps me to cross-domain because I was from finance, so I don't have any data background, so I don't have any data experience. But through my internship, I learned about like Google Analytics, SQL, or like SaaS, like this kind of term, and responsible travel. Because now ESG is becoming a trend, so it's very more important to know more about ESG. And it also leveraged my specialty to find work. For me, I think it is very hard to compete with other Taiwanese because like my Chinese is also not that good compared to them, and they're also very competitive. So I think to find some work that is available to international workers or international students, it is very helpful for my career path in the future. And lastly, because TCA adopts a mentor system, so sometimes it is 1 mentor for 1 student, but in my case, it was 1 mentor for like 5 students. Even so, I think that is very insightful to learn more about them because they are from JP Morgan and Deloitte, so they are also very experienced. So I learned more about like not just their success, but also their failure. So this is the end of my sharing. So if you want to connect, you can reach me through my email, or you can also connect through my LinkedIn. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sani. Wow. Listening their experience make me want to take a part. Okay, thank you. I want to being a part of this internship, but this is my last semester. Okay, maybe in the next PhD degree, maybe I can join the TCA program. Okay, you are also guys, all the participants. Okay, let's make a yell again. IT Connect, explore your potential. Okay, so there are some quotes for Confucius that it doesn't matter how slowly you go as long as you don't stop. So don't stop to dreaming. Okay, let's join to the internship. Okay, next. Who is interesting to joining this program? Anyone interested? Just push your hand. Okay, they are shy guys, shy. Okay, surely you are very interested in IT Connect program, right? So how do we register? And what step do we need to go through to apply this internship? Okay, so don't be worried because the application will be explained clearly and in detail to be delivered by Ms. Sun Lin Chow and also maybe Mr. Henry Lin. Okay, please welcome Ms. Sun Lin Chow and Mr. Henry Lin. Please give applause.
Hi, it's me again. So I will be talking a little bit about the application procedure and how you can apply. So like I mentioned in the first part of the presentation, the application portal is now open. The deadline to submit your application will be April 27th. Okay, very important, April 27th. But don't wait until the last day to submit the application because you never know what will happen. Okay, so after that, in May 11th, this will be the first interview period. It will start on May 11th. You will receive an interview notification on your application portal, but don't worry if you don't get any invitation invite. Just reach out to the company, to the host or training institution because we have listed their contact information on the website. So if they don't find you, you go find them. Take the initiative to reach them. Don't wait passively for their invitation because they might not see your resume, but if you show them your motivation, you are very excited, you are very enthusiasm about this, then they might give you an interview opportunity. And in June, there will be the admission results. I know some of you might, I don't know, many of you have work permit, right? Okay, so for the international students, you are limited to work only 20 hours per week. So you will need to probably work more during the summer vacation, but this can be negotiable with your training institution. If you don't have a work permit, don't forget to apply for the work permit. And our internship will start in July for 5 months. So the first work permit will only be valid till September. So in October, you will still need to apply for another work permit. And the internship ends on November. Presentation will be in December. This is what the program timeline looks like. Okay, well, now go to the eligibility. Any students who are graduating this year? Anyone? No? Okay, good. Because if you are graduating and you are not pursuing further study, then I'm sorry, you are not eligible for this program. You need to maintain full-time student status throughout the entire program. That means from July 1st until November 30th, you need to be a full-time student here. But if you are graduating, don't worry, you are more than welcome to join our job fair. That will be held in June. Okay, so you need to have a valid work permit. This is also very important because no work permit, no financial compensation. All right, so it means no money. So very important to get work permit. And then this is what the application procedure will look like. Just go to register on our online application portal and activate your TCA account, finish one prerequisite course, only one course, and then submit your application, just like that. So the documents needed and the information needed are similar to what you will be providing for a job interview or for a job application. Your personal information, education background, your resume, including your motivation and your autobiography, stuff like that. And all the required document will be your student ID and the ARC and passport. What I want to emphasize is the additional document here. Additional document because like I said, we only have 55 positions this year. And from the past experience, there are more than 300 students applying for these positions. So it's a very competitive program. You want to stand out from the rest, right? So this is where it comes different. The supplementary document. You can, I don't know, ask your professors to write a recommendation letter, your former employer to write a recommendation letter. If you have any license or you have any certificates, you can also attach to the program, to the application portal. Okay, so if you are selected as the trainee, you will need to complete the prerequisite courses and the courses on our TCA Academy, only 3. This will help you to adjust to the work environment, so you'll need to complete that. And then you will also need to commit 200 hours through the entire program. It's a 5-month program, so 200 hours. If you divide it by 5, so it will be like 40 hours per month. However, as I said before, that international students has a work limit of 20 hours per week during the semester. So you may need to talk to your training institution about adjusting some hours, like working longer or working more hours during the summer vacation and less during the semester. And complete the project. And the other applications are quite just very doable, like you will have to follow the rules, and then there are some paperwork documents you need to submit, and then participate in our presentation, the final presentation and project report, like that. And the last part is we will also do a career development survey, so we will need you to participate in this for at least 2 years. Okay, now comes the stipend, 7,000 per month for 5 months. Okay, and this one is just to show you that the labor, because you will also need to pay for the labor insurance, health insurance, and the tax will be also deducted from the stipend. And now we will talk about the termination and withdrawal, which we do not want to see this happen. But if you have a hard time adjusting to or adapting to the working environment, there's an opportunity for you to withdraw. You will need to notify us 7 days prior. But let's not talk about that because you haven't even started the application yet. So you can take a look at our guideline. It's all listed there. So now I do have some question for you. For those who got it correctly, you will get a small souvenir. First, when is the application deadline? Anyone? Application deadline. Anyone? Yeah. Yes. Bagus. Okay. My second question is, what should you do if you don't have an interview invitation? What should you do? Yes. You can contact them for, yes. Bagus sekali. Okay, so yes, it's like that. You should be actively contacting them. Don't wait for them to contact you, okay? So that you'll have more opportunities, right? And then the admission result will be out by the end of May, confirmation in June, and then you'll be ready in July. Get the work permit and you'll be ready. You're good to go. Okay, so now I will show you a little bit of our application portal demo. Oh, is this our? Sorry. I want to stop there. No. Okay, so this part, you will need to use your school email to apply. So you have to use the email that ends with edu.tw, not your personal Gmail or other account. Okay, your university email to apply. So when you first log in, you will need to change the password. Then log in with the new password. Thank you. So these are on the left hand side, these are the sections that you need to fill in, and then you can just switch or move from section to section. So the personal information, education, background, just follow the order, then you'll be able to complete the application. Now can we move to 3 minutes and 31 seconds?
3 minutes?
Yes. Yeah. The rest we'll skip because we have this video actually on our website. You can just take a look at it.
Further?
Yeah.
Here?
Just
Go back.
here.
Here?
Okay, so over here, no, stop. Well, what I want to say is here, this one. For the TCA Academy, remember that we talked about, you will have to complete 1 prerequisite courses, and then they will give you a serial number and a certificate. You have to put the serial number over here before you can submit the application. Okay, just take 1 prerequisite course on TCA Academy and put the serial number here, and then you can submit. So once you submit, you can look at your resume, check out your resume. So this one is for the demo for TCA Academy. Can we stop here? When you register for on the application portal, you'll receive 2 emails. The first email will have the password, account and password for the application portal. And the second email is for TCA Academy. You don't need to register for TCA Academy. They will send you the information there, and then you just log in with the password. Okay. Yes. Okay, so this is the prerequisite course, this one, only this one. So just take this one, and then you'll get a certificate, the serial number, and then you are good to go. Right, yes. No. Yeah, that will be all. Back to the presentation.
Okay, this one?
Yes. This is a presentation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this one. This page is fine. Okay, so do you guys have any questions? My presentation is basically like that. Any questions? No? I know. So I prepare several questions for myself, just in case of this scenario. First one, if I'm graduating this summer, am I be eligible for this program? No, unfortunately. If you are not going to pursue further study in Taiwan, then no, you cannot apply for this program because you have to maintain full-time student status throughout the entire program. But you can join our job fair. Second question, can I adjust my internship hours? Yes, just talk to your mentor, talk to your training institution, and then you can work more during summer, less in the semester. And number 3, where will the internship be? Anyone coming from outside of Taipei? No, you're all in Taipei. Okay, because we have some training institute in Hualien, Taichung, in Kaohsiung. So if you are accepted by them, you can just talk to them as well. Because most of them, they are very flexible. They also accept remote work. They might not ask you to go into their office every single day. So last question, how does the interview process work? You will receive notification on the application portal, but if you don't get any invite, just reach out to them instead. Okay, so the last part is, this is our program contact information. You can always send us an email for any questions, but you can also reach out to us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. Okay, that will be all for my presentation. Terima kasih.
Thank you so much for Miss Lin Chow for the presentations, guys. So this is really, really, really good for us to join the internship. Or maybe even being a brand ambassador. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've just heard from our esteemed speaker who shared with us about their valuable insight on the topic. So it's time to move on question and answer session. So this is your chance to ask any questions so you have about the topic and maybe want to clarify any doubt you may have. Begitu. That's it. Okay, so again, I want to remind you that this is your chance to interact with our speakers, guys. So get a deeper understanding. So don't be shy and take this opportunity to clarify any doubts. So feel free to ask questions. Anyone to ask the question about the internship TCA? Don't be shy. Anyone? Okay. Standing and introduce yourself and ask the question.
I'm just wondering if you got any chance for full-timers to find another company? Because you got a lot of connections, right?
Well, as this is the internship program for the students, right now we don't have any position for the full-timer. However, you can still come to our job fair in June. Okay, there will be one-on-one on-site interview.
The job fair will be held on June 2nd, at the Huanan Bank, nearby the Taipei 101. Yeah, so we will post the information on our website, so you can stay tuned on our website. So once the information is available, we will share with everyone.
Please, thank you. You have a gift. Maybe you can give him with me. No. Just kidding. Okay, just kidding. Okay, the next question maybe? Anyone to ask? Anyone? Maybe one more question? Okay.
Okay, thank you. So for the TCAs, the environment is in English, right? But my friend said during his internship, he used 80% of Chinese. So maybe input about that. Thank you.
It really depends on which company and what who your mentor is. Yeah. So if a team that most of people can speak Chinese, then they will just speak Chinese. Yeah.
Okay, so because I cannot speak Chinese well, so do you mean I don't have high chance to get accepted in that kind of company?
No, you can still find a company where you can speak English. Yeah. So I think it would be we will suggest that you can ask your interviewer, like during your internship, is it okay for you to speak only English?
So that's mean that my chance is fewer to get accepted then.
No, the internship that we collected are supposed to be in English.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. What's your name? Okay, thank you, Miss Rani. Okay, okay. Maybe the last question. Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Vincent. I'm from National Taipei University of Technology and I'm currently studying for financial and information management. So if I apply for the internship and if I got any change accepted for the internship and the further I want to ask for the further after I'm finish my internship, is there any chance for the after graduate worker? I mean.
Yeah. So you mean that after the internship, would you have the chance to be a like full-time employee at the company, right? Yes, we have an example.
Oh yeah, can I? Or okay, I think I also after my project I was given an offer. So actually it was not given an offer. So I tried to ask them whether they have the position, whether they have the like head count. So you can try asking them. So because sometimes they won't tell you whether they have any positions or not. So you can try asking them and then try asking the HR. I think it will be quite possible because they already know your work ability for 6 months. So they don't need to like waste time of 3 months probation. So that is like one of your opportunity, I think. Yeah, or you can also share because you're also accepted to the same company.
So actually, in the internship, I got in the AI department. But since I've talked to them that I'm thinking of going to full-time in your position, in your company, but I would like to move to other departments as I am an MBA graduate. So I asked them and they said, okay, we have another position. So definitely you should ask if you want the position.
Maybe I can share another thing as well. I was from business development in my internship, and I tried asking if there are any positions. So I also got another position, not in business development right now. I'm working in operations and account marketing, account relationship management. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and I would like to add, since you will have a degree from a Taiwanese university, it will be easier for the employer to get a work permit for you because it's a different system. Yeah, so if your company, if the training institutions, they have any questions about the work permit application, they can just reach out to us and we can give them some guidance. So any questions?
Check. Okay, maybe the last. This is the last. Maybe anyone have a question? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Andy. I'm from NSU, and I want to ask
can you show me the important website for the internship, because I'm late today. And then this is the internship is for the student or for the already graduate student. Thank you.
You mean you need a website, or? Oh, okay. Yes. You can actually go to our website. We put all the information on our website, including like the program briefing and also the video demo. And as you said about this internship is only for students. It's only available for students. You need to be a full-time student. Yeah, in order to apply. Okay, next page. Yes, this page. You can go to our program office.
Yeah, just follow our Facebook page. So you will find all the information there.
Maybe you can come to the job fair in 11 July. Yeah, okay. Okay. Maybe this is the last session of question and answer. Thank you so much for the audience have a question to our speaker. So thanks to the audience that have participated. Actually, before we closing this session, I'd like to take a moment to thank all of our distinguished speaker for their valuable insight and also the expertise that they have shared with us today. Please let's give them a round of applause for our speaker, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to come to the end of the enlightening and informative event. So I hope you all have enjoyed and benefit from the presentation and also our discussion of our speaker and our guests. So on behalf of the committee in charge, I would like to express my highest gratitude for the presence and enthusiasm of the participant who enthusiastically attain and also the participant actively. And we have apologies profusely if there are any deficiency in this event today. Thank you very much for the speaker and the participant for have listened from the beginning till the end. And of course, at the IT Connect, explore your potential. Okay, thank you, Mr. Iqbal Sofan as head of Indonesian Economic Trade Office in Taipei. Thank to Mr. Zuma Tursinov as deputy head of Indonesian Economic and Trade Office in Taipei. Thanks to Ms. Sun Li Chao, Mr. Hanlin Lin, and also thank to Ms. Cynthia Fang, Ms. Claudia Atia, and also Ms. Shania Andreas. And don't forget, thank you so much for the representative of Indonesia-Taiwan Student Organization. Thanks to the representative of Young Indonesian of Professional Association in Taiwan. And thanks to the participants who have joined this event. And also thanks to the committee on duty and extraordinarily Charles to make this event happen. It have been my pleasure to be host on this event. And we conclude this dinner, and I would like to leave you with a quote. Dream about something and make the dream come true, because this world would not exist if there were a dreaming. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the passion, and also the patience to reach for the star to change the world. I hope this event has sparked to your curiosity and also inspire you guys. And I wish the best of you in your futures. I'm Iola Abigail, and see you in the next event. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.